Hello everybody, and welcome back to some StoneBlock. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. Last episode, what did we do? It's been a while since I've been in here and played. We made our extreme reactor. I'm not going to lie, I had to go back and look. I am playing 3 different mod packs right now, so 2 of them I'm doing series on. One of them's what we have on the Patreon server. So things kind of get a little bit but this episode we're going to get the right book out. We're going to get into Draconic Evolution. My plan is to get to this point right here, Draconic Fusion Crafting. Shouldn't be that hard to do. I'd like to get to the point where we're getting the awakened stuff made. We've got to get the awakened armor, or the Draconic armor. Not necessarily anything that we're going to need, because we do have the Infinity armor, which is where we're going with this. But we do need to get into the fusion crafting, because that's what is required to make these energy condensers, to where we can do the fusion, or excuse me, do the Infinity armor. So that is our plan and our goal for today. I have been doing a little bit of work, not much at all. I have got our next tier solar array done. Go ahead and get that quest up out the way to begin with. We're going to mess with that later. I'm not worried about it right now. I do have all the recipes put in up into the Wyvern solar panel. Because this one is an extreme crafting recipe. This one is a fusion crafting. Oh no, it's not. It takes fusion crafting because we got to do the awakened stuff. And then the chaotic one takes fusion crafting, which these 3 aren't. There's no, actually these 4. There's not any quest for making, but we're gonna make them just because we're gonna make them. But in order to make the Wyvern tier, of course, you got to go all the way through to this and hit too many buttons. I don't know if there is a way that we would be able to do it if we reset our stuff up, but to craft just one of these things, it will not compute it. So yeah, but we can craft the tier 8, but before we do that, we've got to craft each individual one. But that is not what we are after today. Today we are after, let's get to Draconic. We need one of these here fusion crafting cores. Actually have everything there that we need. We're going to need 10 of these. And of course we don't have it. We're going to need a few more of these. And there we go. We're going to make, I went through the recipes, and from what I can gather, I am lagging something bad today. Why? No idea. I went through the recipes. It looks like 10 is where most of these stop at. We don't need any more than 10 yeah, 10 of them. So I always make one extra because we're going to need, really, even more, really. Oh, I forgot I had that in there. So basically these need to be placed, I think it's just 1 block away from these. We're only going to put those down. That's all we're going to need right now in order to do what we need to do, which is to upgrade these to the next tier. Which would be the Wyvern tier. So we're going to need 10 cores, 20 of these, 10 Wyvern cores, 20 Draconic cores, a bunch of diamonds, and some Draconian blocks. Alright, so Draconian blocks, let's craft 64 of them. We should have more than enough for that. We're going to need 20 of these. And we're going to need 9 more of those. And we got to kill some withers. I was told, let's see here, that we needed to make a block. This right here. I don't know if that took care of it or not, but we'll find out. Alright, Wyvern cores, 9 of those, and some diamonds. Some of those. We need a flux plug, or flux point, and I've got cables. That just got really dark. And let's put a plug on here. And that should be getting power. So basically, we can put those in here. Let's put half of those in there, half of these in here. We need to split these into 4. And to make, never mind, I've lost my mind. And there we go. And of course, these tiers are very slow. It's going to take a minute to do all these. Another lag spike. That's just weird. So I'm going to spend a minute getting these tiers done, and then I will be back. Alright, that is all done. We've got all that we need to do. So our next bit of business is going to be to get these to the Draconic tier. And actually, it's not going to be that hard for us to do. Just diamonds. Some Wyvern cores, so we've got a total of 11 of them. I miscounted my stuff the first time. So Wyvern cores, we need 22 of them. We need awakened blocks. Actually, we should do Let's go over here while this is going, and that did not get rid of all the spam unless there's another way of doing that. So we want a recipe for that, and we want a recipe for that. So now we can craft these. We need 12 of those. We're going to need a few more diamonds. So there's our diamonds. Our diamonds are awakened. We need more diamonds than that, don't we? Yeah, it's 4 diamonds. And then we need our cores. And that should be all that we needed. Maybe. Four diamonds, 2 cores, and awaken. 4 diamonds, 2 cores, and awakened. So there, we should be good. Now, this stuff charging, you can't speed it up. But while we are standing here and wait, when it starts crafting, we can speed it up. So, there we go. Now, we wait till they're all finished. Alright, so our next bit of business is to make some awakened cores. Not necessarily that bad to do in this pack. Basically, we need awakened draconium and some wyvern cores. So, I'm going to set this to craft. That way you all don't have to sit and see a bunch of wither stuff come up. And then I will... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not... It's alright, we can fix all this. I'm going to set... Well, I can't set it up because I got to do all this. I'm going to get all the stuff together to do this, and then I will be back. Alright, so we are back. We are ready to make our awakened cores. Now, I was going to automate this, but I see no real reason to do that. Outside of making a few recipes, matter of fact, we're probably fixing to make most of the awakened cores that we need. We don't have a real reason to automate this. Now, my next question is I don't think that one up there will be recognized by this. And then we need 4. But yeah, we have... This pack doesn't have a whole lot of... Oh, it does recognize it up there. Beautiful. We don't have... It's... Outside of what we're fixing to make, we really have no reason to make a whole bunch of this stuff. So it's one of those things like we can semi-automate this stuff. And I can show you how to do that. That way you can at least sit it and forget it. We'll put a item conduit here set to always active. And let's get a chest. And let's make this set to insert. And I got rid of my stone. But I guess if you all would like to see it automated, fully automated, just let me know. I'll do it. We need a redstone timer. That right there. You can just slap that right there on top, and it will craft everything up that we need without having to sit and wait on it. See, there we go. We've got 2 awakened cores. So while that is going on, we're going to set up a recipe or 2. We are going to get stuff set up for these energy cores here, because we're going to need a few of those. We're going to go ahead and make our awakened armor today, and that'll probably wind up being where we leave everything off. I tell you what I need to do while we're at it and we're doing all this. Let's go ahead. We don't need that one. Let's go ahead and get stuff together for the Staff of Power too while we're at it. For that, we're going to need the pickaxe, we're going to need the sword, and we're going to need the shovel. So, probably don't have enough stuff to do this. No. So we need to craft up 20 more of those. We need to get some more draconium going. I don't know why we are not using this recipe. Matter of fact, oh man, I tell you what, I need to do some work on my computer today. Alright, I think I know what the issue is, and I don't know why it's giving me an issue, but I think it's refined storage. It seems like anytime I mess with anything in here is when I'm having the issue. So we need our pickaxe. We got it. We need our shovel. We got it. And we need our sword. We got it. And we're tearing through our power. This looks like it is done over here. How many do we got? We've got a total of 14. What am I missing? I am missing awakened. We can take care of that and make a few more here. That should be, I don't remember how many cores I put in there, but this should be more than sufficient to take care of what we need. There we go. Alright, so we've got the cores, we've got this stuff we can put back in here. And let's go ahead. That's not what I wanted. We need a handful of these. Let's go ahead and make, we need 2, 3, 7, 10 should be enough. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, so Now to make the awakened versions of these, we need to do that inside of our fusion crafting. So that is the same recipe for all the different pieces. So I'm going to get all this stuff switched up. We need to make one other thing for Draconic Evolution. Well, we got a couple things we need to make. One of them is this here Draconic Flux Capacitor. Matter of fact, we can probably do that right now. And we can craft up a few more of these. And now it's just a waiting game for everything to get. Now it's just a waiting thing for everything to get done. So I'll be back. Alright, we are down to our last piece here. And then we will have everything but the Staff of Power. Now, just so you know, in case you don't know, if you've never messed with Draconic Evolution, everything that you make, tool-wise, armor-wise, can be upgraded. You can be upgraded for it to hold more RF, dig faster, dig a bigger area, attack damage, attack AoE, the bows, you can make them better. Everything can be upgraded to make it all better. We probably not going to worry about that. We don't have a whole lot in this pack that's going to affect us. That's done. We're probably fixing to lose everything. Let's take this off and just run it through here. There we go. And no, that's not what I want. What is my hotkey for Draconic Evolution? It is C, and that's what I just hit. Let's change this to that. We can bring it up, click on it. We can turn night vision on. We can hide the armor. I don't have a clue. I shouldn't probably have put that on number 6. I think I messed something up here. Alright, I think I got it fixed. Hopefully it didn't mess anything up. But we can adjust our flight speed. I usually keep it about 300. Flight lock, no. Inertia makes it so you just completely stop. Our pants, we can adjust our speed. So now we can move around a whole lot faster. And then our boots, jump modifier, step assist, I'm not necessarily worried about all of that. So there we go. We have got all our fancy doodads. And we've got our screenshot, thumbnail, whichever you want to call it. We've got enough time to do one more thing. Make this advanced item dislocator. We need that. 4 pieces of draconium. Some ender pearls. And a wyvern core, and I'm gonna bet I don't have any left. I don't. Did it craft? Yep, there it went. Alright, so Oh, we got to get everything out of here. Four ender pearls. I think it was 4 of the ingots. And let's make sure that's right. Yep, and our wyvern core. And we should be able to throw this in here. And it's not right. Why are you not working? Oh, it's 3. Now it's working. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This thing is one of my favorite things in the world. We want to add a new place to it. We're going to call it home. Commit. Let's add some fuel to it. Fuel is ender pearls. Alright. So basically we can go wherever we want to and right click this within our hand and we've got it. And then you can shift and scroll and change different area, or change to a different one, which we've only got one spot, so that's all we've got. So, oh, I forgot, we've got to do the staff of power. That's not really that hard to do. Awakened core and 5 pieces of awakened. We need a core. We need the sword. We need the shovel. That in there. And this will give us the piece de resistance. And there we go. This thing is absolutely awesome. We can change the attack radius. We can put it in safe mode so it won't break anything that's tile entity. We can change the dig area. Standard's 5x5, but you can do a 11x11, I think it is. We can set this thing to void anything we want it to be, or want anything voided. So if we're mining cobblestone, don't want it, we can void it. We can speed up the digging. We can show what it's going to dig. We can change how dig it'll deep, which this does a 5x5, so it'll do a 5 wide hole. And if we set it to, I just broke something. I better fix that now. See, that's why you use the safe mode. But standard's 5x5x5. This thing does have a ton of attack damage, 60 attack damage. It's a pretty good thing to use, but we are going to be beyond all that. So, time to clean out the inventory. We don't need our Supremium armor anymore. It can go away. We don't need our drill anymore. It can go away. We don't need our repair tablet anymore because everything is running off power. And we can put that up. So, quest book time. Where did my quest book go? Right there. got a bunch of quests done today. So, first off, power generation. We got our tier 5 solar array. I'm going to work on setting all this stuff up. Going to set up a tier 5 one in the mining dimension, and we've got to get to our tier 5 void ore miners and stuff like that so we can get to the end of all that stuff. Draconic Evolution. We're going to have to spend some time. Oh no, we just need to find a mob spawner. Might take care of that next episode. Bunch of stuff done today. Alright, so loot chest time. That is not necessarily bad. That's going to save me some time of crafting all that stuff. Viaducts we don't need. Growth crystal, it's just a tier 1. Overclocker upgrade, more viaducts. Epic bacon, which is nice. We won't have to make some of that. And resonant upgrade kits. Not entirely terrible. So, but with that, that is all we've got. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.